MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jordan Montgomery is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
So now to the plate will be Anderton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall.
Well, a lot of managers like their leadoff man to take a few pitches to start the game off, give the other guys in the lineup a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction, he ignored it. He rips the first pitch of the game off the wall for an easy double.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz as he hits one on a line to left field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Ariz, the runner at third with no outs. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
On the ground to the left side. LeMahieu's got it. And there's one down now. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm definitely interested in seeing Luis Ariz today. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Bureau? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
The pitch. Alex Kirilloff is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now the pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Twins are out in front, 2-0. Jose Barrios will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning. (3-0) now. This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Here it is, the 3-0. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 3-1. Weak chopper up the line.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. A ball and 2 strikes. looking for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth.
So here is Joey Gallo trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch of the AB now. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Simmons. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Striding in is Max Kepler. His prior history in this matchup, not great, and he's 1 for 8. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he fouls this one off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
Batting seven.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. No balls and a strike to count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Garver is retired, 2 down now.
the third baseman.
And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. 2 down, no one on base. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And the count will be full. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. He gathers the throw. How about that? The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Digging in will be Luke Voigt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
Now here's the first offering. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here's the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8. The catcher.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm. And it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gary Sanchez becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gio Urshela is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. Arias is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. So now into the box is Kyle Schwarber as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now is Anderton Simmons as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. This one's down to 3rd. Gloved by LeMahieu. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to hit will be Luis Arias. First offering. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 1-1 home. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there, base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now
hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Arias, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The 3rd baseman, DJ.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
LeMahieu.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1 is swung out and missed for strike number 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony.
So the next to bat will be Anthony Rizzo. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kepler's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next
so that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano.
Pitch on the way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And right into the shift. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next is Alex Kirilloff. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
next, it'll be Max Kepler. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And it's fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense as this game goes on.
The left fielder.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Gallo.
Here's the first pitch. Joey Gallo will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Nope. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the fourth. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Next, it'll be Gleyber Torres. Now the first pitch. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luke.
Next up, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. It's the Twins 2 and the Yankees 1. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Mitch Garver. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Josh Donaldson is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now to bat, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back, and gone right down the line the other way. Wow! A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Minnesota's out in front 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So we got him looking there. Gary Sanchez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now the pitch. Gio Urshela is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball left side. Simmons has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. And now a pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 2-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, Dero, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away MLB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
On its way is pitch number 75. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping in once again is Luis Arias. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Arias
tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. Urshela backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
now batting, designated hitter Jorge Polanco.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him. To short. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Miguel Sano, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2 out, nobody on. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, and it's still 3-1. Here's Aaron Judge. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes to count. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Yellow.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Keegan Aiken takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 45, Keegan Aiken. Now batting, second baseman.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
A shot to second base and handled for the first down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Misses, ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Scorched to third. Donaldson's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Now the first pitch. Line, that's a base base hit into left field.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Down and away, ball 1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Arias has got it, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-3 Bombers. Jonathan Loaizaga is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Jonathan Loaizaga.
Kepler the next to grab a bat. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1. Here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. 1-2 now.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Hit down the third baseline, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And another foul ball. The 2-2. Fouled off. Grounded back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. The 0-1 on its way.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here it comes, 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Score holds at 4-3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. DJ LeMahieu, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Simmons is there. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. Side corner, it's 0-1. It was a base hit last time up. Hit hard to short, taken in by Simmons. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Schwarber. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 0 for 4.
Kyle Schwarber.
He's set and the pitch. Britton has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Pitch on the way. 2-1 to count. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Up next, Anderton Simmons. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-1 home. Four 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The next 1-2 pitch.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
This is back toward the mound, and this is taken for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Luis.
Next, here is Luis Arias. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Jorge Polanco. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's 0 for 4. First offering on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They still trail it here 4-3. Plate now is Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Now the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
1-1 the count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Two and 1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Now the 2-1. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. From the stretch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now the 0-1. Gallo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Cody Stashak answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 61, Cody Stashak.
Next to dig in, Luke Voigt. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's the 0-1. Hit to third. Donaldson's there to second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Twins bullpen does the job there. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. The Yankees 4 and the Twins 3. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now here is Miguel Sano. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Miguel Sano is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
That brings up Alex Kirilloff as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Judge, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, the center fielder,
Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Yankees get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Jordan Montgomery gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Twins, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.